Hey, this is Justin, back with an engineer's perspective. And I wanted to do a super quick talk about this guy right here. This right there is the M12 brad nailer. So Milwaukee announced this at their last pipeline event, and I was pretty hyped on it. Not because I needed a battery-powered brad nailer, but because I really wanted something this compact, and I believe this is, and I think they claim, the smallest battery brad nailer that's out there. So kind of key specs on this guy: 1.5 inch 18 gauge brad nails is going to be your maximum capacity on there. A weight on it is it's 4 pounds 11 ounces. That's with the 2 amp hour battery right here. You'll have to look up the base. Size on this sucker, let's take a look at it. We've got, it's be about 9.5 tall, 10 inches long. Without the belt hook, I'd call it 3 inches. With the belt hook right up there, I'd call it 3.5. So that kind of gives you your dimensions there. You can see it. It's very Milwaukee. It's got that M12 grip, love it or hate it. I personally have man hands, and so I have no issues with that kind of fat grip towards the bottom. Very reminiscent of their pin nailer, which I did not grab, so I'm just going to have to live with that. Big difference between it and that is this guy does have their mode selection down there. If you can see that like that. So you turn it on, so it's just holding this guy down. Turns green, comes on, you got your single shot, and you hold down the mode, and there's your rapid fire. Sorry for the camera angles. Battery life indicator right down there. That's your standard tip that comes on it, and then you've got your 2 spare tips. I think this is the same as that one. You've got the other style right there. Light down at the bottom. You've got your quick access to your nails if you get the jam there, so you just pop that off just like others. What else? You know, it's their nitrogen piston design that you're used to. I mentioned the belt hook, different from maybe a more typical M12, like a drill, but I think this is more in line with like the M12 stapler or something like that. Quite different than the M18, a lot smaller, so you're probably not going to be able to get onto quite as big of things, but still easily, like side rails of like a ladder, pretty easily. Yeah, so how does it shoot? It shoots great. It shoots and sounds more similar to the 23 gauge pin nailer than it does to their M18 line of nailers. One thing that's nice is their kind of motor assembly is in line with the piston, whereas on all their bigger guns it protrudes out to the side like that, so that kind of helps that slimmer profile. Yeah, I mean, what else to say about it? You know, I think it's going to get into small areas really easy. It's going to be great for small jobs, punch list items. 1.5 inch capacity kind of sucks. You could probably nail off 1/2 inch baseboard with it. Not super ideal. I probably will give it a shot. I've always used 2 inch brads for that. Yeah, just super stoked on the size. I'm going to pick you up, trying to get motion sick. I'm going to show you how it fits into some storage solutions. Let's just go for a ride here. All right. So we've got the Packout here. And a few options that I wanted to show off is, first of all, we've got the 3-drawer Packout. And I've emptied that one out for you guys, and so you can see, just plop it right in there. Bam. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just compare that to the M18. Try to do the same, and you're going to get caught on your belt hook. So I do believe if you went with, without the belt hook, you could get an M18 into a 3-drawer. So, you know, if you're willing to take it on and off or go without, you know, might be a moot point there. Certainly, the remaining storage, obviously you're very limited here on this front. Nope, still not gonna go. Whereas you can see the footprint of the M12 in the same scenarios, you're gonna have a lot more box left over. So that's the 3 drawer. Let's go down to the 2 drawer. So obviously they both fit in the 2 drawer just fine. So, you know, you stick it in there, whatever, that's fine. However, the big thing is going to be other tools, right? So like if I want to try to fit this cable stapler in there, I've tried it, cannot fit it in there. Not sure why you're a finished carpenter with a cable stapler, but that's not the point. But like, so you can get something small, like your oscillating tool in there, but I couldn't figure a way to get your hacksaw. So, you know, that gets a lot more complicated. But then we go to something like this. You know, you stick your brad nailer in there. Once again, you're the electrician finish carpenter. I think I might need to take the battery off this guy. You know, hold on. Sorry about that. I think you just stick that in there. Drop that down there. It's tight. It's tight. I think you can probably rearrange this some to get this to work. But I did have it working earlier. That's what I'll say. There you go. That's the ticket. Other than the oscillating multi-tool is going to be kind of rubbing. Just put it like that. So anyways, I think that's the huge advantage though right there, is you go from having a brad nailer that basically dominates an entire drawer, very little else fits in there, to something where now you can have 4 power tools in there like that. And so that's going to be the real power of that brad nailer. Is you can bring it with super easy. Bring it with super easy. Does not take up much space at all. Fit it in a lot tighter spaces. It's a full 1 pound 7 ounces lighter as configured here than that M18. So that's kind of a big deal if you're working overhead. Save that shoulder. So if you need bigger nails for like crown molding, things like that, that's where this is really going to shine. Those punchless things, over the head work, things like that. Yeah. So that's just kind of a quick initial rundown of the gun. Obviously, it's not a review by any stretch. So yeah, just wanted to get this video out there so you could see it in the storage solutions and kind of compared to the M18. Yeah, in person, you can see them sitting there just like that. Yeah, what else? I think that's pretty much it. They do sound different. I did take a quick video shooting some shoe molding to cover up the tracks on some closets. I'll play that now, and then we'll do some shooting just randomly in here, and you kind of see how it performs. All right, so yeah, sorry about the constant awkward camera work. I cannot find my tripod, but I'll just let you guys kind of hear the gun. So I got it turned on in single shot. I'm just gonna shoot it right into the stud. So that's the single fire mode. Rapid fire, holding down the trigger. So yeah, you can easily outrun it on that battery, but I mean, I don't know why while you're rapid firing it. So here's the M18. These are 2-inch brads versus 1.5 inch. And then rapid fire. So you're not going to outrun the M18 in rapid fire. They have pretty different sound. Definitely louder. Definitely harder hitting, I would say. So yeah, louder on the M18, harder hitting on the M18. But still smooth shooting guns. That's for darn sure. Yeah, so if noise and just general sound is a problem, the M12 is going to be slightly better, but I don't think it's going to really make or break anything. So yeah, that's what I've got for today. Hope that was kind of informative. If you were checking this out, this is going to probably start hitting your stores soon. I picked mine up in person at an Acme Tools. Yeah, so yeah, let me know if you think. If you got any questions, I can try to, pull a measurement on or try something out. That's all I've got for today. Have a good one. Bye.